Hello, everybody. Today, March 19, is the day of Nowruz, and tomorrow, March 20th, is the beginning of spring, the first day of spring, which is observed as International Day of Happiness. Nowruz means new day in Persian language or Farsi. Nowruz is Iranian New Year, which starts with the beginning of spring. So the first day of spring is the beginning of Persian New Year. Nowruz is celebrated around the world by several ethnic groups in different countries. And the beginning of this year, the beginning of the Persian New Year, is the exact moment of the spring equinox that this year falls at 6:36 a.m. in Iran and 8:06 p.m. in the western side of USA and Canada, which is called Pacific time. In this picture, you see a half-scene arrangement next to Cyrus the Great's tomb in Iran. Half-scene means 7 S's. The word haft means 7 in Farsi or Persian, and sin is the name of the letter S. So this arrangement includes 7 items that their names start with S, and each of them symbolizes a specific meaning. These are the 7 items: sabze or sprouted seeds, sib or apple, sumac, seed or garlic, senjet or silver berry, which is also called Russian olive or wild olive, samanu, which is wheat paste, and sirke, which is vinegar. So all of these are types of foods, and all of them are starting with letter S. Here you see 2 half-scene arrangements with these symbolic items. Sabze or sprouted seed is symbolizing the beginning of spring and the rebirth of nature. Sib or apple is symbolizing natural beauty. And even to pregnant women, they always recommend to eat apple to get beautiful natural beauty. Seed or garlic is representing health, wellness, and disinfection because it has antibacterial properties and it can fight against pathogens. That's why it's representing health. Sirke or vinegar is representing or symbolizing patience because of the process that needs patience to make. Samanu or wheat paste is a sophisticated Persian dish that is made out of sprouted wheat paste, and it is very nutritious. It has lots of vitamins. So this is symbolizing strength and health. Senjet or silverberry is representing wisdom. In traditional medicine, they use senjet to increase the power of the mind or increase memories. That's why it is related to wisdom. And sumac, which is a spice, is representing power, and also it's representing a new day. In older time, ancient time, they believed that spices are magical and they come from the nest of phoenix, and phoenix is related to rebirth. So sumac is also symbolizing rebirth and power. There are also some other S's that are not some of these 7 necessary S's, so we call them complementary. And here you see 2 of them. Sombo, the name of the flower, which is hyacinth. It is a sign of coming spring, and it has a very divine, heavenly smell. That's why it usually has a good place and half seen. And also seke, which means coin, as symbolizing wealth and prosperity. Many of us in this industrial, modernized life lack joy in our daily lives. We usually get super busy with things that we need to do, and sometimes even without doing any specific thing, the mind is so busy and tired that we cannot focus on joy. And usually we postpone joy for some better times and more focus on necessary things, or sometimes just wasting time, but it's not purposeful joy. And this lack of stimulation over the time can cause disappointment and depression. Those neurotransmitters and chemicals that we get in the mind when in our brains when we get excited, even little excitements, it gives us better health, better physical and mental health. And we lack this excitement and joy. Few years ago, when I was wishing to be able to live in nature, I was thinking of convincing myself to think that at least we can go to the store and easily buy our food without hunting or going through problems and difficulties. But then I realized that even that little excitement that comes from spotting and picking a fresh fruit in nature is actually a huge thing for the mind. It's just like finding treasure. Even it's just a little fruit, it gives us lots of joy. In natural life, we get all these excitements and neurotransmitters that are stimulating the body and mind. In this type of life that we have, the modern lifestyle that we have, we usually lack those neurotransmitters. So we need to be aware and focus on these little joys, sips of joy every day to get the nutrients that are useful for our mind and body. There are many beautiful, meaningful celebrations around the world that we can learn about them and we can enjoy them. Lots of meanings, lots of beautiful things that are also part of the history. And if we learn them, that learning gives us joy. Also celebrating gives us even more joy, and also a sense of unity with the rest of the world. So Nowruz is one of them. I hope you can celebrate it and enjoy it. For anyone who celebrates this day, Nowruz, I wish you are filled with blessings. And for any of you who haven't experienced Nowruz, I hope you try to experience it this year and enjoy this celebration, which is the beginning of spring and the rebirth of nature. Also, I wish all of you a very happy International Day of Happiness. Let's celebrate all internationally with the whole world and enjoy this feeling. I'm sharing a link to a song that is a Persian song for Nowruz in the description box down below, and I hope you listen to it and enjoy it. Happy New Year, happy Nowruz, and happy International Day of Happiness.